Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business.
Hello, and welcome to episode number 172 of Business Behind the Scene. Been a couple of weeks for me to actually chat with you guys, and so much has been happening. Our diamond tickets for the conference is now officially sold out. Boop, boop. So exciting. We have a conference in the end of May in Brisbane, and we're bringing together 100 business owners. 50% of tickets are already gone, which is good sign. And we're now having only 50% of tickets to sell, which is going to be sold out. So it's definitely going to be sold out by the end of April. This is what I believe is going to happen, and I am excited about it. What else has been happening? I've been going to so many networking events, and as you guys probably know by now, I'm part of the BNI network, and I'm so privileged to be asked to be part of the education team. And every couple of weeks I have to speak for 5 minutes with a topic. And today I was talking about how being visible on social media is like networking at live events, and it's important that we get to connect with people. It's important that we get to give and add value to our communities and our people that are following us. So the thing that you might not know is that every time I have to speak, I freak out. Every time I have to speak at this event, I am struggling. I literally have panic attack the night before. And I'm so stressed about it. I don't know why. I think that slowly I'm getting used to it. Today was a little bit better. Last night was preparing for it. It's a little bit better. But it's good. Like this morning when I got there, I thought, oh my goodness, like am I ever going to come to one of these meetings and just be relaxed without having these anxiety attacks? And I'm like, you know what, Francesca, it's a good thing. Being out of my comfort zone and have anxiety actually is a good thing, is a very good thing, because it helped me grow. It helped me research. I literally listened to 4 different podcasts yesterday to come up with inspiration on what to teach today to this group. So I wonder if you're doing that. I wonder if you're stretching yourself out of your comfort zone to make things happen, to grow, to learn, to really get yourself to a point of understanding what else is possible for yourself. So this is something that I do all the time, and sometimes I also get tired of it. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just like relax? Can I just like not push myself out of my comfort zone all the time? Like, I mean, come on. But to be honest, it's part of the reason why I am where I am. And to be honest, wait a second, I'm actually moving I think if I move it here, it would be better. You guys can still hear me, right? It's part of my success. The reason why my business, I don't know if you guys know, but we started a brand new business, the agency, right? The virtual assistant agency. And right now we're making $60,000 a month consistently. Like, can you believe it? Like, organic, no Facebook ads, no pay advertising, all done from myself and my VAs, from my network, from all the things that we have done. Like, crazy, right? And how long? We started in July this financial year, so it's been literally 10 months to get to $800,000 in business. It's ridiculous, right? But it's possible. And the reason why it's possible is because we had a goal, we had a plan, we had a strategy, and we followed through consistently. We did it without fears, with fears, but we actually I took the steps, and I decided that I was going to make it happen. I love to share this story, not because I'm trying to brag and tell you like, you know, look at me, I just made $800,000 in business, but it's because if I don't share this, I don't know if people realize that this is possible. I don't know if people realize that there's an opportunity there for them. And I was just chatting with a lady today that wants to, she's signing up to my academy. And she said, oh, Francesca, I really want to be like you. I want to be as successful as you are. And I said, well, if you want to do that, you got to be around me. You got to study from me. You got to learn from me. You got to be coached by me. You got to be mentored by me. You got to let me kick your ass when it's needed. You got to, ask for suggestion. Let me advise you. Let me take you there to places where you probably by yourself are not going to stretch yourself, right? because you're going to stay comfortable. And I wanted to really share with you, like, how comfortable are you in your business? And I know that sometimes, like, I've hold back because people were like, oh, Francesca, you push so much people. I don't understand why you push so much. Maybe you should just, like, let people have their path and all of that. And I'm like, no, this is my mission. This is why I am who I am. I am the person that like to push people to the edge of the comfort zone. I like to show you your potential. I like to show you what else you can do. And if I don't do that, who else is going to do it? And I'm okay to be the bad cop. I don't mind. I just want to be the bad cop of your itty meaty committee. What is it called? Itty shitty committee? That. I want to be the bad cop. I want to be like, are you sure? Is this serving you? Is staying in the comfort zone really what you need? I'm truly, truly, truly working 4 days a week. But the 4 days I work, there is no stopping me. Like, I work so hard. I put everything on the table. Today I went to a meetup, like a BNI meeting this morning at 6:30. And now I'm going, I've got another call after this. And then I am getting ready and I'm going to a networking event in the city. So literally it's going to be like a 15-hour day. But I'm not saying that this is something that I do all the time. It's only going to be short term because I only will do this 4 days a week and then I have Friday off. And at the moment, my Friday is, with meetings, with meeting people, catching up with people that want to work with me, they want to collaborate and make sure that I get this connection going, because business is all about connection. We're not going to be able to grow the business if we don't connect with people. And this is what I did, and I'm an example of that. 1.5 million in 4 years and $800,000 in 10 months. And definitely before the end of financial year, we'll be at the million mark. So magic happens when you take action, right? And it breaks my heart when I see people that say that they want success, they say that they want things happen, they say that they're ready to grow, but they're actually not taking any action towards that. And I want to show you that it's possible, and I want to empower you to do that. And I was talking to Arthur today. We were going live on how come people don't go to the edge of what's possible. How come people listen to their excuses? And I'm excuseless. There is no excuses. And that doesn't mean that I don't stop. I stop, don't worry. I am very good at relaxing. I'm very good at stopping. I'm very good at going to beach tennis every literally two to 4 nights a week. I'm very good at spending the weekends with my friends and never work for a second. I'm very good at taking holidays. By the way, I'm going camping next week and I'm freaking out because it's like national park type of camping. So, oh my God, wish me luck. But anyway, I'm good at that, but I'm also good at working hard. And I'm good at being excuseless when I have to, when the business is requiring me to, when the business needs me. I am excuseless. I'm doing what needs to be done for the business to grow. And one of the things that I do is that I invest in myself, in my brain, every single month, every single year, every single step of the way, because I know that I need to show up for my business. And so I invest when I can afford it. I, go to events when I might be tired. I go to retreats, to conferences. If I can afford it, I sell 10 tickets to it. Like, I do things to make it happen. And I do things to prove myself that I can do it. Like, I've got a conference coming up. If you've been listening to this and you're like, I really want to go to conference. By the way, tickets at the moment, they're like $490. I mean, don't quote me. It depends on when you're listening to this. But $490 for 2 days with 100 business owners that are go-getters and speakers that are going to show you what to do to grow your business. It's a no-brainer. But even if you were saying, oh my gosh, I wish I could go, but I don't have the money right now, go and sell 10 tickets. Go and sell 10 tickets and you get a free ticket. Let's go. How about that? How about you can prove yourself that you can sell 10 tickets to a conference so that you can get a free ticket? What would happen? But it's not about you selling the 10 tickets. It's about the person that you become on the other side of selling 10 tickets for someone. Because when you've done that, you'll be like, wait a minute, I just made $5,000 for someone else's business. Maybe I can do that for myself. But you can prove yourself right. And by the way, it is true. It's always easier to sell for someone else. Fine. But then what? there's going to be challenges. It's not going to be easy to sell 10 tickets. I can guarantee you that. And the person that you will become by actually committing to sell 10 tickets to this conference so that you can get a free ticket, that's what I did with Tony Robbins. I did that with Tony Robbins the first year I went. In 2014, I thought I couldn't afford it. It was $900, so I sold, 20 tickets to get one for free. And I did it, so I made $20,000 for them, and I got 1,000, right? It was a lot of work for it. But then I went, oh my gosh, what if I can bring 100 people? So the year after, I brought 100 people to Tony Robbins. I'm not joking you. I sold over $150,000 of tickets, and I got a free ticket, and I got a photo with Tony Robbins. Do you guys know this story? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So that year, when I decided to sell 100 tickets, I physically sold 28 in 24 hours. I'm not joking you. 28 people deposited $1,000 or more into their account to buy a Tony Robbins ticket. And that's when I went, if I can make $28,000 in sales for Tony Robbins, I can make one in a day for me. I can make $1,000 in sales for me a day. And if I do $1,000 in sales for me a day, it's $20,000 a month. Why can't I believe that I can't make $20,000 a month? And I'm not kidding you. 2 months later, I started with my first $10,000 a month, and then 15, and then I made my first $17,000 a day. And I went, oh my gosh, what else is possible? But it would have never happened if I didn't take that leap and that step of going, I'm going to sell 10 tickets for this conference. I'm going to sell 10 tickets for Tony Robbins, and I'm going to show myself that I can do that. And then I did the 100 tickets. Oh, sorry, it was 20 the first year, and then 100. So what if you are listening to this and say, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell 10 tickets for Francesca's conference, Level Up 2023. I'm going to go. I'm going to love it. I'm going to bring 10 of my people, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to prove myself that I can do this. That means I can do anything. So, I don't know. Challenge accepted? You tell me. But listen, you are never going to find out what are you capable of if you keep keeping your goals so small, if you keep not pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So instead of saying, oh no, I can't do it, or no, I can't make it, or no, I can't afford it, what if you can by finding other ways? What if you can by selling tickets? What if you can by crewing, by sponsoring, right? But there's so many things that you could do for a conference. And if this is you're listening to this, you're like, you know what? I never thought about that. There is always a way. There is always a way. We're always looking for crew at this type of events. We're always looking for people to help. We're always looking for sponsors. We're always looking for people to help us sell tickets. Everybody's always looking for something. Everybody needs something. So all you need to do when you want to do something, find out what it is. But this is what the problem is, and that's what I'm saying. People say, I can't afford it, and they shut off. They don't even say, I really would like to go. They just go, oh, no, I can't afford it. And they just already shut off their brain to the possibility of the opportunity to see, how could I make it happen? So the question that you got to ask yourself is, would I like to go? Would I like to go to this conference that is with 100 business owners, 7 speakers? I'm going to learn how to level up my business, how to double my sales, how to do marketing this now age, how to really shift my mindset to be able to start to become a $1 million business owner, right? How to lead my people with authenticity and strength. All the things I'm going to be learning. It will be priceless for my business. I am in. I really want to go. And when you say that to yourself, that's when you then open up the opportunity of like, how can I make it happen? You're going to be able to find sales. You're going to be able to find ideas. You're going to be able to find opportunities. You're going to be able to find a way to make it happen. And one of my beliefs, the other day someone told me, and I was fascinated, they said, you don't really feel there's roadblocks, do you? I'm like, no, there is no roadblocks. The roadblocks are only in my head. There's always a solution. Every problem has a solution, because if not, there wouldn't be a problem. There's no problem with no solution. None. Impossible. So you got to really think about, if you truly want something, you got to ask yourself that. Give yourself permission to dream. It's free to believe. It's free to dream. Do it. Dream big. Go ahead and tell yourself what you want out loud. Don't be afraid. Because, what happens is a lot of people don't dream big because they're afraid it's not going to happen. But dreaming is free. if it doesn't happen, too bad. At least you had a good dream. It's like if you're going to bed and like, please, brain, don't give me a good dream because I don't want it. What if it doesn't happen? So what? At least you had a good dream. You prefer to have a nightmare? I don't know, right? So I am just in love with my mindset. I'm so proud of the woman that I become and the obstacle that I chose to overcome and the challenges that I went through. Honestly, I'm going to be sharing soon what happened in the last 2 years and how much scary, how many scary moments I had in the last 2 years, and I want to share them with you guys because I want to show you how I overcame them and how we went forward and how there is always a solution and how there is always a way if you dare to dream, if you dare to open yourself up to opportunities, if you just let yourself go there. Don't stay in scarcity, don't stay in like, oh my gosh, this is not possible. Anything is possible, anything. And I know that people call me bully and call me like all names and things like that, but I'm like, don't. Just believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the opportunities. Believe the universe is bringing things to you for a reason so that you can actually meet that next version of yourself. The future self is there waiting for you to take action. Your future self is there waiting for you to stop being in your head. So take a step. Come to conference. You're never going to regret it. You're only going to regret it if you don't give it a go, if you don't take a chance. All right, my friend, I look forward to see you on the other side. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast, and if you did, reach out to us. If you want to actually sponsor or crew or bring us people, make it happen. This is your opportunity. Let's go. Show yourself what else you can do, what you can create. All right, I'll see you at the conference. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. If you have enjoyed this podcast, then you're definitely going to love our Coaches 10K kit. I have created this specifically for you to show you how to get your first 10K. This is an incredible bundle that I created when you get unlimited access, like literally lifetime access to 2 of my main courses where I show you exactly how to get to your 10K a month. You're going to absolutely love this, but on top of this, there is also a sneak peek inside of my sold out business academy. 7 days where you get to really try out and watch all the things that you can and really get the gist of what we do inside of that sold out business academy. This is priceless. I am so excited to have you joining this. I mean, it's only $197 at the moment, so please make sure that you check the description and the show notes to see if this offer is still available. But you guys need to go and come and check it out. Check the description for the link and go and join our Coaches 10K kit. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.